I can't believe I was just like, oh, I'll hit the buttons to stream, and then forget the part of, oh, right, I should update the dashboard first before I hit that button. Oops. Good news is that the only automatic tweet is the one on Mastodon, and nobody follows us over there, so it's fine. All right, for once, I have to open a new part file. We're not working on something I've already done. Also, just put this over here since I was doing that the other day. There he is. Oh, good lord. All right, we are up and running though, folks. Hello, internet. We're back to the CAD tonight. Starting something new. We'll puzzle out how we're doing it in a bit. Since we're doing the Faiz Chemy tonight. But first, that is not correct. It's fine. I should also pause the stream on the dashboard. So, this past week, I went back to the Gaurun Lancer helmets, did some adjustments, and got them finally cooperating. So, not only can you do Gaurun Lancer entry form, you can do monster and beat, zombie and ninja, Fujin sword and Mark 9, and Magnum and Boost in command. Either version of command if you so desire. You can see there is the Lancer helmet. It will turn. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why are you? Yeah, there's the Lancer helmet. And then here is the Gaurun helmet. But yeah, I checked compatibility across everything I own at the moment in terms of Soto for Geats. Power Builder has an incompatibility because the kind of like the mouthguard piece, like the silver piece on the chin part. Let me see if I can pull up. Pull up an image real quick. There we go. Yeah, this silver piece right here. It extends out further than a lot of the other chin pieces. So it causes a bit of a clashing issue. I probably would have to redesign the helmets a slight bit to compensate for that. So there's that issue. And then for Mark II / Laser Boost, because both of them, the chin pieces are removable, so you can technically do either of them. Throw down the 1001 text for biographies and stuff. There we go. The side piping clashes on the designs I have. I'd have to redesign the helmets to compensate for that. So that's a no on Mark II and Laser Boost, unfortunately. But yeah, it's the same chin piece for both. So yeah, both of those would take a redesign. I don't have like Explosion Rage, Fantasy, some of the other stuff that I can't think of offhand. I don't have those at the moment. Hopefully I'll have them at some point and I can check for compatibility. I will update this page and I'll make a note on it on Thingiverse to say, hey, updated some compatibility. Here is the updated compatibility. That way, you know. But for now, it's mileage may vary on anything not specifically listed here. Someone made a Black Knight from Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn out of 30-minute mission stuff? Or 30-minute fantasy stuff, actually. Cool. I just got distracted by that, but that's cool. Anywho. I do plan, since I've worked on it some. Let me just open it real quick, or at least find it. Where is my command helmets? There's the visor. Hey, Charizard, how's it going? There it is. There's the Guardian Lancer one. I plan to... Yeah, I saw you got some of the Sentai rings. Nice. I plan to get these up and running. I just have to transfer over the adjustments I made to the stuff down here over to make sure everything works, since command was not cooperating, because I had to make a little bit of extra room right in here on both helmets. So I have to translate that over along with other adjustments I made into the poles and stuff. But once I make those adjustments and make sure my visors are cooperative, I should be able to throw up a page for the command, like a custom command version of Garoon and Lancer. Because just to say it, that's what I want them on the shelf, is both of them in an entry form and both of them in command forms. Just for my Soto shelf, so gotta be working on these probably in some downtime and stuff. But yeah. I want to see if I can do this in... right. I need to do it in here. Because it works in here. I'll just update this real quick. And then swap over. Okay. Okay. So we're going to start working on the Faiz Chemy tonight. Hey, that does work. Hooray. Ignore that. Yeah, we're gonna start working on the Faiz Chemy tonight. Thankfully, it is on the simpler side, since it is just box, very boxy arms, very boxy legs, which puts it at like 6 pieces, the design, which isn't like the worst thing in the world. I don't know if I care for this gap right here. That's going to be like the tricky part there, because I don't know if I want it to have full maneuverability along this hinge. because that runs into some tolerance issues, and I don't know if I'm willing to trust that. I also have to figure out a way to design that, and I'd rather not do it with this. What we'll probably end up doing is kind of like to take this as a side view. So here's our top part. And then here is our bottom part. What we'll probably do is we'll do like a solid piece back here. That way, this has like the bit of tilt forward. Not like a hard tilt, but like some tilt, just to give it a little bit of I would say personality, but that's probably not the word I'm thinking of. Just a little bit of character. So instead of it being kind of like straight like this, we'll have probably like a box like this, and then we'll have the other box kind of like this, and then we'll have it kind of like connected by like probably a third piece right there. And then we'll probably do a fake hinge that will help plug both sides in, basically. Also, since we have no idea what this back looks like, I'll probably pull some detailing from the Faiz phone itself. We'll probably kind of emulate this a little bit. Because as you can see, the Faiz Chemy is based off the Faiz phone. So we'll probably do some of the detailing that is here. Probably at least the logo. And then maybe some of the tech detailing on the backside, just to give it something on the back, instead of it just being blank on the back. We probably won't do anything on the bottom side, because that would be fine to do. So yeah, that is the plan. How long it takes, I have no idea. We will find out together. Also, it may not go like super long tonight. It might be like a short one like last week was, because I've had a very erratic sleep schedule the last few days because of personal stuff. I haven't been in the greatest place mentally. So my sleep's been very just like, whenever I feel tired, I just fall asleep for a couple hours, and that's about all I get. And then I'm up for a little bit more, and then I back asleep for a little bit more. So I haven't had a lot of consistent good sleep. So we're gonna do what we can tonight. What we don't get, we'll work on tomorrow. I'll also note, I have an interview Tuesday. Hooray! I kind of got I wasn't really expecting a call back on it, because it was like, it didn't seem like it was really like an entry level position that I'd really qualify for, but I was gonna just try anyway. Because at this point, I just have to try anything. To try to just get in the door somewhere and hope for the best. But we'll see. It's like late afternoon Tuesday. If things go well, it goes well. If it doesn't, it doesn't, and it's off to the next application and the next job listing and the next yada yada yada. But hopefully there's some good news out of it. I was trying to think of anything I need to talk about besides that. Next week, I'll probably be working with my parents to work on our porch, our front porch. We're updating it some, changing out some railing stuff next week. So, if I'm tired next week, it's because I would technically been working all day helping them. So if I decide just not to do a pre-show next week, or decide not to do a show, not to do a stream next week, that'd be why. Anywho, let's get started on this. I guess we just start with the top part. Question is, how big do we make our Faiz phone friend? I haven't had to, like, ask myself that question in a while. My knife is still open from when I was mucking with stuff the other night. Because, as a note, once more, there are no official sizes for any of these Legend Rider Chemys. They are basically whatever you deem them to be size-wise, basically. is my point on the matter. Only one of them technically has ever been seen in a physical capacity. Well, technically, 4 of them have. But 3 of them are very different in size from the 1. And circumstances of their creation definitely causes questions of whether those other 3 would be that size, but I also feel like these are very malleable in terms of what size they can be. But we're trying to scale these to Soto figures, which are about 4-inch size figures. I try to make them like buddy-ish. They would look good standing next to the writer they're associated with. I think I've ended up making them a little bit bigger than I was wanting to, but I think it works out in the end. Because I kind of want them to be like this kind of like companion, like reminiscent of like the memory roids and like the food droids from like Double and Forze, in relation to the rider, just a bit bigger, I guess. So yeah, how big do we make this rectangle? Thankfully, I still have stuff on my desk. How big do I make the main part of the Cyclone one? 45? Do I split that and do like 220s? We might do that. We might do it like a 20 by something. Whatever looks good. Ah, you bitch. Damn it, I overshot. Okay. So we want to make like a 20 millimeter. How wide is it right now? 15? A 20 by 15. That work? That makes it like basically half the size of the double one. Because they're a 30 by... They're a 30 wide by like a 45 tall. Oh. How about the drive one? This way I don't have to open up files. I made it a 40. It makes it a little bit smaller. I might go 30 by 15. And, or, right. And it's, no, 20 would work because 20 would be half the body. So like 20 by 15 would probably work best. Yeah, 20 by 15 would probably work best. How thick do they make the double? I feel like the double is a nice reference point for this. About 11. Or not 11. I think I did it about 10. Yeah, I did about 10. 20 by 15 by 10. That sounds good. Okay. Gonna zoom in on this top part. So you want to camfer the edges, at least the top two edges. Chamfer, not camphor, chamfer. We want to chamfer these. I did not want the face. I wanted the edge. And that edge. And not that much. Like a 1. Yeah, that'll work. It looks like we're gonna do the same to this edge. We'll do the same on this side as well. That's looking nice. All right, we'll designate this side the front. Get the arrow in. Where's my center? On center line real quick. It's a bit on the fatter side. Come down. Probably not that far. No. Fine. I'll bring it down some. That'll work. Get a 5. Yeah, I like that better. Um, yep, but actually, let me roll this back to before those chamfer, that second chamfer I did. I want to see something. We might do the arrow detailing first and then chamfer. I did the wrong thing. Thank you. Okay, we're good. Yep. And then I goof because I need There we go. Come on. I forgot to close it. Oops. 1 second. Closing. Okay, it's 1.7. Boy. Get you line back up. Now we do the transfer. Okay, so we should bring the arrowhead down. Or less. A little bit less. Oh my god. Hang on. Should I just measure to start with 0.15. Oh, is it literally just one? Okay, it is just one. Okay. What? Why are you being uncooperative? I'm stupid. I already added dimensions. Wait, what? 5, 5, 5, 4. Is it? Did I make it bigger? I did. Darn. Okay. $3.54. Why are you just being the most uncooperative thing in existence? Okay, I clearly have messed something up. Misunderstood something I've done sketch-wise. Something just refuses to cooperate. Is it the angle? Am I stupid and I have the wrong angle? Yes, it's a 54, not a 45. That's why. Oh, come on. I need help hit F1. Yeah, we're just gonna redraw everything. Since everything just refuses to cooperate, it's gonna just redraw everything. Okay, those are the exact goddamn measurements. What do you mean they're wrong? I don't understand. Are they? How am I getting a different thing when it's the same goddamn measurements? Oh my god. 3.54. The chamfer's causing the issue, isn't it? Didn't realize I can do that until I tried it. Good. Fucking cool. Okay. Holy hell. That was more annoying than it ever should have been. You know what? That actually works. Fills in the gap there. Okay. I was about to say, I completely forgot which side we designated as the front at this point. Alright. Go to... Great. Oh, there it goes. That must have been slightly off. Let's back this up to like 4. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. No. Storm rolling in. Oh, crap. I forgot the bottom part. Damn. We'll fix that in a minute. know, I know. There we go. That should get the... Yeah, that's the shape I'm after. There we go. There's the shape I'm after. Much better. Of course. Of course. There we go. That works pretty well. God, somebody's all over here being like, got a new video coming out. And I'm like, oh, God damn it. No, something saw, please. We need the screen that's in here. Pretty basic rectangle. That's too short. I'd like... Oh. Ten's about right. I got cooperate you. You like 4.5. Yeah, that'll work better. Okay, oh, we still need, like, the buttons on the side over here. Yeah, we'll go with that. Burn it up some. So we got like a smaller square button. We'll say like down there. Then we have a larger, like, rectangular button. Right. Damn it. That'll do. Here. It up real quick. Let me cut it in first. You. Okay, so they need to be thinner. Gotta buy like five. We'll bring it up some. How many is it? 1, 2, 5. Seven, 6. It's looking good. All that's left is the antenna, which we probably should make a separate part just to make it print easier. Yeah, we'll probably have to make that separate part. Make it like a plug connection, like right. Like right in there. Yeah, let's make that. Go to. Kind of 2. Yeah, that's like perfect right there. Make a quick 3x3 hole, like right there. And we will extend this out just a little bit. Make it 8. All right. That's like the majority of that, like, done. It's very nice. That's actually about where, like, a camera would be on, like, a current phone. I almost, like, pegged that dead on. Nice. All right. Let's model up that antenna real quick. That way we can get, like, an assembly going. From the top. Let's say it's like a 2. Extend that out. Do like a 2x2 first. Ba-ba-da. I'm just making up dimensions at this point. Just because we'll figure out sizes once it's in assembly. Let's say it's that size. This one needs to be like a 4. We'll do 4. And then I need... This real quick. That way I can get... Egg on there. Yep. This is being obnoxious. Of course not. All that. There is no in between with you. You know what? That'll do. You can fix it later. Sorry, notification of Discord. I had to check it real quick. Also, I've just not been in the Discord this entire time. Oops. Okay, so we need it pushed out more. That's an easy enough solution. We just come here. That. Send this out. An extra, like, I don't know, 2. There we go. God damn it. I hit the text button now! Everything slows to a crawl now. And we just have to wait for SolidWorks to cooperate again. That's fine. Okay. Right. So we're gonna bring this up like 5. Okay, that's Oh, oops. No. Not 1.5 that way. 1.5. Okay, that's better. That's more like it. That actually doesn't look too bad as is. That we just have to like start filleting stuff across the board. That's 0.4. Actually do 0.5. Yeah, that looks better. It's 2.7. I forgot. Hang on. It's 3. I need to do... Right. Okay, I don't need to change the peg. I need to change the hole. Right. I need to make the zip. I need to make that 3.3. Because it's going to shrink down. I lose about 0.2 in print, so it should be, it'll fit that. Yeah, yep. That's better. Okay. Okay, that's like the top half of this done. It's like really good progress. Good progress and like progress that like doesn't feel like it's gonna like hitting roadblocks or something. It was just like weird annoying bits. So okay. I guess we do, well, I still need to do details on the back. We'll do that at the end once we get everything initially modeled up, and then we'll figure out what to do on the back here. Yeah, I think we will stop there for tonight. And we'll pick this up next week. So yeah, tomorrow, it's the start of a long form thing, the Tommies, that we don't have a name for yet. Which is why it's just weekly co-op on the schedule. I will update like the pre-show title and to match whatever Tommy ends up naming this tomorrow. But starting tomorrow, it's basically Tommy's idea to run through all of the exclusive GameCube titles. There are, I think the last total was 96, I recall correctly. Let me grab the list real quick, because Tommy sent me the list the other day. I am shocked that somehow Twin Snakes has never been ported to another platform. Like, it is not in any of the Metal Gear collections. The original version of Metal Gear 1 is in all those collections. No Twin Snakes has ever been in any of those collections, and I'm honestly surprised. I would have figured that would have made a port somewhere, but apparently not. But yeah, tomorrow starts that. I think the general idea is we give like a week to every game. I think we might play longer on some of these, might not. Yeah, I think it just more depends on how we're feeling on certain games. But tomorrow we're going to start with Luigi's Mansion. We've done a playthrough on stream, like in full, so we're going to just, I think it's probably just like muck around and just play some Luigi's Mansions for a bit. But like, that's tomorrow. Saturday, it's TBD. Tommy hasn't told me what we're doing Saturday. Find out tomorrow with me what we're doing tomorrow. Also, I do find it appropriate that for this GameCube series, we start with Luigi's Mansion and we end with Twilight Princess. I don't know if Tommy planned that. I'm sure he didn't. But I think that's kind of cool that we end on Twilight Princess. We technically start and end this whole big project with 2 games we've done full playthroughs of on stream. Also, some of these I have never played, and I would love to play them. But yeah. So that will be that like I said, that's starting for tomorrow. Saturday's TBD. Sunday, we start Futopi. We're going to run through all like 12 episodes of Futopi over the course of a few weeks. And also watch the Skull movie, which I believe it's subbed. If not, I'll have to double check closer to when we get to it. It'll be the last thing we watch of this anyway, so it doesn't particularly matter. But we'll be watching the Skull movie, if it's subbed, alongside the 12 or so episodes of Futopi. But we're going to start that Sunday, and then next week we'll pick up with the Faiz Chemy, keep going with it. So, if you like what you're seeing, folks, drop a follow, really appreciate it. Exclamation point YouTube in chat gets you the link to all of our stuff on YouTube as I slowly get everything out the door. Everything 2023, outside of TGSRs and my stuff, will be out by Sunday. The last of the 2023 stuff goes out Sunday. Hooray. Well, that'll go out, but that'll be the archive site, so check that out. Exclamation point social in chat gives you the handles for all of our social medias. And exclamation point Discord in chat gets a Discord link. Drop by, say hi, and we'll see you tomorrow, folks.